Hello and welcome to EV Car Share. So today is my OnlyFans video, and yeah, not that sort of OnlyFans, obviously. In fact, looking at my YouTube stats, I have 99% or something around there male following, so that would be quite strange if I was doing an OnlyFans video. Now, we're talking about the aircon system, we're talking about running just the fans, hence OnlyFans. So I have my other camera, and I will show you some settings, and I will also discuss, well, why do you want to use it, why might you want to use it, that sort of thing. I do have also two other videos on the climate system in this car, so if you're having problems, also check those out. I will link them up in the top. One generally just how to use the system, how to kind of understand how it works, because it is a bit strange. That's one of the things I don't like about the car, is some of the function. Maybe get into that later. And the other one on demisting the window and why AC or air conditioning is very important, even in the winter, and how to deal with that. So have a look at those videos if you want to. This one is all about OnlyFans. So what do we mean? Let's have a look. Okay, so I have my little camera on. I'm just going to show you a few things with the aircon display. So at the moment I have it on auto climate. As you can see, auto climate is on and it is using the heater. Now, if you were wanting to save energy and not use the heater, if you were traveling only a short distance and you felt, well, it's not going to heat up anyway, I'm only going to the shops, not going to get warm, so I'll just drive without the heating on, then you could of course press this power button here and it turns off the aircon system. But that turns off the entirety of the aircon system, so you can see here the 0 on the fans, so you have no airflow at all. Now maybe you want to have the heater off, you don't want the heater on, don't want the aircon on, because it's this sort of autumnal, spring, maybe the other side. So 2 seasons of the year when you might think, there's enough warmth that I don't need this system heating or aircon, but I would like a bit of air. Maybe even you just want some air to the windscreen in order to demist a little bit. So let's have a look at that. So if we go back to the AC on, you have a couple of options here. So in my case, you can see the heat is on because temperature is quite cold this morning, but it could be also that the AC is on if that's a warmer day for you, also depending on what you've got the temperature set to. So if I press the heat, then I can turn off the heating, and this is effectively running OnlyFans because we do not have the heat on, we do not have the AC on. This is one of the things where I think the climate control system misses a beat here. At that point it really ought to not be displaying the temperature. So it's got 21, I'm synced, so it's got 21 for passenger and 21 for driver. Really at this point, if you've taken the heat off and the AC is off, so there is no functionality of the car running that can possibly change the temperature, then really the temperatures should just go blank, because there's absolutely no way the car can possibly reach the temperature whatever you've set. Now from this situation you may want to change some of where the fans go or how fast they are, so we can turn the fans up or down just using the up and down. And then what I found is useful is you can send it to the screen. So sometimes what I've done is I've driven with it just to the screen and then turned the fans up a little bit, and that helps to keep the screen clear even though you've not got the AC on, reducing the humidity. And yeah, at this time of year where you don't need too much heating or cooling, that can be a very efficient way of driving, particularly if you like using the heated seat or if you like the heated steering wheel. You put those on, you can drive with the heat off and the AC off, airflow to the window, and it's quite comfortable. Obviously that will save you a little bit of energy if you want to do that. If you prefer, then just don't worry about the energy, it's all very cheap anyway. If you're charging at home, just stick the climate control on and enjoy your driving comfort. I'm not suggesting that you be uncomfortable when driving your car. Okay, So that's it. It's a short video for today. That's really all I wanted to talk about, just OnlyFans, of course. So hopefully that's been useful. It's another way of driving with the AC system, and hopefully, yeah, as I say, hopefully that'll been useful to you. So if you like the video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel in general, please subscribe. And thank you for watching, and I will hopefully speak to you next time.